So this weekend's overlanding trip will explore Northern California, more precisely Northern Mendocino National Forest. We'll start at Anthony Peak and then we'll traverse down about 60-70 miles all the way to Pillsbury, stop at multiple places, see beautiful scenery and have some fun. You know, you should consider yourself lucky that you found this video. A lot of people say that I am a perfect combination of Brad Pitt, Jerry Seinfeld and Albert Einstein. So not only you get great trails, coordinates, beautiful scenery, you get me. So consider yourself privileged. All right, so just started on the unpaved part. So far it's a nicely groomed forest road. So I just fueled at Willits, I think it's called. It's in Northern California, right out of Interstate 5. Then took highway or Route 162 for maybe an hour, maybe less. And then got on dirt here. And I probably have now maybe anywhere from 20 to 40 miles until I get to Anthony Point. Anthony Point is a fire lookout and it's about 7,000 feet of elevation, and I've been there before and it's beautiful scenery and a nice road and a nice trail to get up there. So I spent about an hour on that very well groomed wide forest road. And a few minutes ago so this is the continuation of it. This is still M1, but this is a bit rougher, still very easy, still don't need four-wheel drives, don't need any high clearance vehicle, it's just a little rougher. And now I'm on the way to Anthony Point, and this is a back and forth, meaning I get to Anthony Point, I make a U-turn, come back on this same road. But so far it's nice, very scenic. It's a bit different from the last time I've been here. Last time everything was green, now it's the end of the summer, so a lot of yellow. But still, beautiful scenery, beautiful trail, great weather, everything is good. I'm now on the last leg before getting to Anthony Peak. The trail now is all twisty and a little bumpy, but beautiful scenery, lots of burned trees from the recent fires, but beautiful here. Weather is great. I would say I'm about 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes from Anthony Peak. So I'm at about 67 feet of elevation, 6,700 feet of elevation. I think Anthony Peak is about 7, so I'm pretty close. And you can see the trail start to be a bit rough as you go up the elevations. I remember last time that I was here, both sides of the trail were covered in feet of snow, feet deep of snow, maybe 3 or 4 feet. But now, of course, toward the end of the summer, it's all nice and dry. So I just get to Anthony Peak. It's freaking beautiful here. This time you see that the lookout is open and there's actually a person there that watches for fires. Last time I was here was, I think, in June or July. It was boarded up, all snowed down. But now, beautiful. Look at the sky. Great blue sky, excellent weather. Oh man. I'll spend some time here, maybe a few minutes, eat something, and then we'll continue south toward Pillsbury Lake. All right, so I just left Anthony Peak I actually spent about an hour with the person that was sitting in the tower talking about the different things. It's really, really nice there. You know, obviously 360 degrees glass windows. You can see so far. It's so nice. If you have an opportunity to make it to Anthony Peak and to explore some of the off-road trails here, take it. It's really beautiful. Now the catch is that it's only opens maybe 3 months out of the year, because otherwise it's snowy here. But anyway, beautiful. So I'm now making my way down the mountain, and I'm gonna at one point pass Elk River and then go on the other side of Elk River, continue going south in Mendocino. I think it's still gonna be M1, and again, we'll stop in different places, enjoy. I still didn't eat. It's 1:21 now, and I didn't eat anything today. So hopefully I'll find a nice spot, spend maybe half an hour, make a sandwich or something. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Alright, so I just came down from Anthony Peak. Took about maybe 20 minutes or so. And I just made the right turn on Mendocino Pass, which again, it's a very well-groomed forest road, or maybe even just a road that is unpaved. So I'm suspecting that I will spend maybe the next half an hour on this road till I get to Elk River camping or campground. So I drove down on Mendocino Pass, and I just got to, it looks like it's a small town. I'm not sure what the name is. I'll put it in the labels below. But it's beautiful. The weather is beautiful. So right now, very soon, I'm gonna have to make a left and then cross a bridge. And it's about, right now, I'm about 48 miles from Pillsbury Lake. Now it depends on how much I will do, what will I see, but there are a bunch of things to see, like Grizzly Flats and Bald Mountain and Hall Mountain. So if you like light off-roading but beautiful and scenic, this will be your best friend. So before, we went all the way up to 7,000 feet in elevation in Anthony Peak. We went all the way down to about 1,500 in Elk River. Now we're going all the way up again, probably to about 4,000 or 5,000 feet in elevation. So right now the trail, it's not a trail, it's an unpaved road. It's very twisty and somewhat steep, right? Because we're climbing in elevation. But once this is done, it's going to open up, and it's going to be a relatively straight trail with very nice scenic views. Look, I mean, this is going to be, I'm going to be driving on a ridge, so I'll be able to have views, if I'm not mistaken, in some cases, views on both sides. So that should be nice and interesting. And I have a question. If anybody knows, just answer in the comments. So when I'm in the middle of nowhere, I still didn't set up my satellite radio on this truck. But when I'm looking for a radio station to listen to, the only thing I get is Hispanic stations and religious stations. Why is that? I'm sure there's a logical explanation, but if anybody knows, just let me know. All right, so I'm done with the twisty, snaky trail up the mountain, and now it's gonna be a bit easier, a bit straighter. Well, not easier, it was easy before, but a bit more straight, and soon it's gonna open up on this side, I think, and I'll be able to have very nice scenery. So right now I'm probably doing about 20-30 miles an hour. The trail is a bit rutted, So I guess lots of rain and maybe people driving here when it's muddy, which is fine. So in some places I have to go pretty slow, but again, the whole day I didn't engage four-wheel drive yet, and here as well I don't expect to engage four-wheel drive all the way home, all the way until tomorrow. But so far so good. I'm still very hungry. Yes, I need to bitch and moan a little bit. So the moment I find a nice spot with a little bit of a scenery, a little bit of a view, I'm stopping, and I'm gonna again eat one of my favorite things to eat on a trail, which many people will say, oh, disgusting, which is cod liver and horseradish on a baguette, on a bread. Well, before you make faces and do all those disgusting signs, give it a shot. It's pretty good. Oh man, now that it opens up and you can look further and look at the view and the scenery, really nice. And I have about probably 30 miles of this, which is great. So I'm just gonna find a nice spot with a little bit of a scenery to eat my lunch, and we'll take it from there. So looks like there's a very nice camping spot here. It's called the Bear Flats Dispersed Camping. There are spots on both sides. Here I'll show you a little bit. For me, it's a little too early in the day. It's 3 o'clock, but these are absolutely perfect camping spots. Very nice, nice and flat, and you might not be able to see it on camera, but to my left, it's nice views, and of course you can see further away. And there are also camping spots up there. Nice. Well, again, too early for me, but not bad. So this, I think this is called Buzzard something. I was here last time. It's beautiful view, you'll see in a second. It's right off the trail, and it's nice. You know what, and it doesn't seem to be very windy now, maybe a little bit windy. So I'll stop up there and I'll make myself some lunch. Great, excellent spot. It's a little difficult to find a level spot here, but it's nice. Oh yeah, maybe here. Yeah, leveled enough. Check this out. Not a bad lunch spot. Beautiful views. Wow. Now this place apparently is called Blue Rock. I don't know if I see a rock, but it does look like kind of blue gravel. I'm sure there's a rock somewhere. I see over there on my left lots of blue gravel. Maybe there used to be a rock, and then with erosion it became gravel. It's kind of cool. Nothing worth to write home about, but nice. Also a nice camping spot right here. Oh, actually that's like an amazing camping spot, but there's a condition. You have to have a van with 360 degrees window. Sorry. Man, if I camp here, there is probably 320 degrees view. I'm sitting right on top of the hill here. Amazing. Now I'm going to be on camera and I'm going to try to turn here. If I don't pay attention, I'm going to roll down the cliff over there, which will make a great video, but I don't think my mother will be very happy. But anyway, let's try to do this. But yeah, it's nice to stop, maybe, you know, take some photos, maybe eat lunch here, which I already did. Nice. All right, very soon I'm gonna make a left here to something called Canyon Rock. Now, I've never been there. Well, I passed through here, but maybe I didn't pay attention. But if I have to guess, I would say that there will be a canyon and some rocks. Don't mark my words, but I have a feeling that that's what will be there. And right after that, we're gonna go to Bald Mountain, which is supposed to be on the same trail, and then later on it catches up again with M1. So I'm making a right. It looks like this one is 20N78, but we'll see later on the map. Still look like a good trail. Very easy, nothing, very smooth so far. Now if it says Canyon Rock, well, hopefully there won't be any rocks on the trail, but we will see pretty soon. So according to the map, this is where Canyon Rock's supposed to be, but I don't see anything. I'm gonna write to the Forest Services to maybe update the name of this location to bushes and trees. I think it's much more reflective and people would find it useful. But we're gonna continue straight. Soon we're supposed to hit Bald Mountain, and again, I'm very good at these things. Just by guessing and by analyzing the environment, I would assume that there will be a mountain and the mountain will be bald. But we will see pretty soon. So I got out of the previous kind of trail inlet. I got back on the main trail and I came to Bald Mountain from the other side. Now this looks like it's gonna be one of those, oh crap, I shouldn't have got in here, because it's very, very steep and it's not a simple trail. I wouldn't say it's difficult, but you know, it's a bit iffy. I engaged 4 low because I'm, you know, two-wheel drive, just keep sliding, cannot make it up the hill. So I'm gonna go nice and easy, and I'm paying attention to spots that I can turn around if needed. But let's see. I made it up this crazy hill climb, but look where I am. So this is called Bald Mountain, and unlike the Canyon Rock, this is actually a mountain and it's bald. So way to go, Forest Services. But look at this. Isn't it cool? And you know what? Again, this is an excellent camping spot, and it's huge. You can camp probably 50 rigs over here if you like. And I'm pretty sure not many people will come up here. So it's a safe bet there'll be a nice secluded camping spot. But look at it. Look at the scenery. Unfreaking believable. Aren't you happy that you found this video and decided to watch it? Alright, so it's about 4:40 now, and I think I'm gonna start looking for a place to camp. I want to be away from the main road if I can help it. If not, fine. But I'll try to find like a little offshoot that will take me to a place, a little bit of scenery, a little bit of secluded area. And then, again, as I always do, I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm gonna invest within myself and I'm gonna run a science experiment. Those of you who never seen my videos before, I think you should cancel everything and watch that part. Even if you're supposed to get married today, I would say postpone the wedding. It's a very interesting experiment. I wanted to be far away from a trail or death trail, but I passed by this hill and I could not camp here. I can still see the trail somewhere over there. I don't know if you can see it, somewhere over there, but I don't care. Look at this. I'm on top of the hill. Everywhere around me is below me. And look at the scenery. Is this the best camping spot or what? Look how flat everything is. Unfreaking believable. I don't know what the name of this place, but I'll add the coordinates in the video. So if any one of you want an unbelievable camping spot, this is it. All right, so now that I found the spot to camp, then the view here and the vibes are amazing. It's really, I would say, top 3 camp spots that I ever camped at. That says a lot. Now, I know that all of you are waiting for the experiment. You wanna understand the details of science, but hold your horses. This is important. First, we have to identify what are we testing. Now, right now, I'm at about 5,000–6,000 feet of elevation. And as you know, the higher the elevation, the different taste. You taste different food. That's why in plains they put more salt, because whatever taste buds are not working. So, what we want to test is that if at higher elevation, and at about, I think it's about 75 right now, if beer still tastes as good. So that's what we are testing. And again, I'm not hungry, I'm not thirsty, I don't even want this. I just do this so you don't have to, and so you know where to camp and at what elevation if you want to enjoy a beer. So let's start. It does. It's as wet and cold and good as at any other elevation. So in conclusion, ice cold beer in a warm sunny day at 6,000 feet of elevation tastes pretty good. So don't say that I bring you exciting stuff. Look, my van is right here. I don't know if you can see. There's a helicopter right there. So he landed here. They initially wanted me to move because the helicopter wanted to land here, but he ended up landing there. They are saying that in the direction that I'm going, toward Pillsbury, there's a fire. So you can see firefighters now walking down on the trail there. I don't know if you can see them, but that's not good. That means that in the morning may have to go in the same direction that I came from. See the helicopter? So today was an excellent day. I saw beautiful scenery, went on nice trails, visited Anthony Peak, Bald Mountain, bunch of other things. I found this amazing camping spot. And I'm gonna call it a day. Maybe go eat something, watch a couple of movies, and call it a day. So thank you for joining me on this ride. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you on the next one.